Hello and welcome back. We are setting up here for game number 1 of GG Till I Die versus Vendetta. I just realized I forgot to enter them map bans, so let's do that real quick. We got that, we got Battlefield, we got Sky. Boom! There we go. Tomb of the Spider Queen was chosen by GG Till I Die. Alright, welcome back. We are heading straight into our next round here. GG Till I Die, first seed versus Vendetta, our previous victor of the set that we just saw. Let them know that I'm ready to go at their convenience. We'll be heading straight into map number 1, but I'll let you know about the map bans that I just entered last second. GG Till I Die, banning away Garden of Terror and Braxis Holdout. Vendetta, banning out Battlefield of Eternity and Sky Temple. GG Till I Die is going to be taking us back to Tomb of the Spider Queen for game number 1 here in this second round. Looks like the teams is going to take us just a second. So while I've got a second, we're going to say what's up to Murda, and we're going to remind you, !Storm in chat will let you know all about the rules and regs for the upcoming Storm Division season. !Bracket will give you all of the teams that are participating here in Qualifier number 1, and !Matcherino will bring you to the prize pool for this upcoming Storm Division Season 3. Head on over there. If you're one of the first 50 people to click the coupon code, you contribute 50 cents to the prize pool absolutely for free. And of course, any direct donations that you can make to the player prize pool, very much appreciated in supporting some great amateur Heroes of the Storm content. So make sure you head on over there, !Matcherino, and check that out. Whew, my plug game is strong. Get those plugs in. Teams are almost ready to go here. We're just waiting on the last ready, and then we can start up here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Quite the star-studded roster over on the side of GG Till I Die. We've got Vince, we've got Maka, Jay, Hebby, and Fancy Pants playing today. Should be a good one here in this second set. Of course, this qualifier does continue tomorrow. The teams that are victorious today over on this channel, over on Taco's channel, will be meeting tomorrow for the semifinals and the finals to figure out who will be our first qualifier for the upcoming Storm Division Season 3. So make sure you tune in tomorrow right here as well. Taco is going to be on the main stage, and I'll be over on my personal channel bringing you the semifinals at 8 p.m. Eastern. Alrighty. Let's get into our first map of this second set. It will be Vendetta, who are first to act here. See what they want to get rid of here on Tomb. Last set, we saw a lot of focus on removing those offlaners. We'll see if the meta shifts at all. See if GG Till I Die brings anything spicy for us today. If they're just interested in bringing their best. Supposedly, !Murda makes cool sunglasses appear on your face. That's what I've heard too, Softbird. That's what I've heard too. First band coming on out is going to be Stitches from Vendetta. Pretty common these days to see full Stitches up there in the band column. GG Till I Die pondering their first ban. Gonna be the Junkrat taken off the board, I was gonna say. Junkrat did some serious work. Didn't quite get the most impact with those mines in the early going, but Vendetta did use those resetting rip tires to great effect there in the late game. And this is, I dare say, Junkrat's best map. So if you're out there, you're a ranged DPS like me, and you think, I always mess everything up on Junkrat, still worth practicing. Because once you tip over the edge from ruining all the plays to making all the plays, it's something special. I'm still ruining all the plays. It's very embarrassing. Hogger going to be the ban here from Vendetta. We'll see what GG Till I Die wants to remove from the board here. It will be the Lucio. So will Vendetta snap up the Stukov, or do they have something else they want to lock in here? Pondering their first pick. Blaze still up and available. Stukov still up and available. Vala is an option as well. It's going to be the Vala. Danielson going back to that Vala that we saw in game number 1. Did some work there, especially with that Death Siphon there on Towers of Doom. GG Till I Die, happy to snap up the Blaze and the Stukov. Jay and Hebby bringing those picks. Vendetta. See what they want to do to try to protect against the silence and the jet propulsion onslaught on the front line. May still up and available. Wouldn't be too surprised to see that. Possibly a Brightwing, possibly holding that pick as well. Going to be the May here for Lesmus, and ooh, the Diva. The much banned Diva of last series will actually hit the mat here as Zalgo Jack locking that in. Have to see what the hubbub was all about. GG Till I Die. Next ban here going to be Malfurion removed from the board. Vendetta looking at the Blaze, looking at the Stukov. They've already got their May. We've seen Diablo bans in this spot with a Vala backline. And there it is. Man, I'm starting to see through the Matrix here a little. I've been predicting these picks, man. Gotta fill my britches a little bit here, though. Getting too big for my britches as we see the Varian Tychus alongside the Stukov. Very terrifying trio here from GG Till I Die. Vince gonna be rocking that Varian, and will be Fancy Pants on the Tychus, leaving Maka to last pick. Vendetta, see what they can do to try to push back this onslaught here. Last 2 picks coming on through. It's going to be Uther. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good shutdown. Uther Whitemane. That's if you want to stop someone in their tracks, that's quite the duo. Vendetta going back to that double healer. Hyper carry Vala setup. That is going to be a hard team to blow up. Not impossible, but a hard team to blow up. GG Till I Die. Let's see what they want to flex into in this last spot. They're going with the Pokemaster himself, Mephisto. Trying to get a little bit of free damage, as much free damage as possible, past that heavy front line of Vendetta. Looks like everyone's happy with their picks for the most part. It's going to be Fancy Pants on the Mephisto. Maka's moving over to the Tychus. Cool, cool, cool beans. Alrighty. Interesting drafts coming on out from both sides. Good reaction there from Vendetta. Try to bring as much save power as possible into this Varian Stukov composition. We'll see how much trouble they have with the Mephisto. That is going to be a tough one to deal with. So we load on in here to game number 1. Let's see how they clash. Alrighty. Game number 1 locking in on the left in the blue. It is GG Till I Die with Vince on the Varian, Maka playing the Tychus, Fancy Pants is on Mephisto, Jay on the Blaze, and Hebby playing the Stukov. On the right in the red, we have Vendetta, Geozaris on the Whitemane, Danielson playing Vala, SCH on the Uther, Lesmus on the May, and Zalgo Jack on the Diva. Game number 1 is underway. Vala stacking up those W's on level 1. Blaze and Tychus still considering their level 1 talents. We'll see what Uther is going to pick up for that level 1 quest. Looks like it's going to be the quarterback. It's going to be the Neural Stim Pack, so wanting to get those extra jet propulsions out. He has Blaze. Uther's still thinking about that first talent. Fancy Pants rolls on in there with the Lightning Nova. It is going to be the Wave of Light quest here for Uther. Trying to get a little bit of extra healing out for Vendetta. Lesmus moving on in there. Going to zone out with that Blizzard. Heavy. Taking a little bit of poke damage there as Lesmus moving on back. Right now we've got a bit of a gank possibility in the bottom lane as Zalgo Jack is demech'd. And Maka gonna lock in that kill. D.Va is down. GG till I die. Grabbing that first kill of the game. Thanks, Imbuement. It's a shock mount I got ages ago for my my blue snowball I've repurposed for my current microphone. Gonna see Varian caught there. Vince taking a little bit of damage there in the mid lane. As we see GG till I die. Gonna go ahead and pick up this bottom camp as SCH just poking in there saying, hey, what are you folks doing? What are you folks doing on that there camp there? But it will be the siege picked up in the bottom lane by GG till I die. D.Va working on this back bruiser camp. Gonna take a little bit here, but should be picked up by Zalgo Jack, Sim J, just J, as they call him. Gonna work on the same thing for GG till I die. Get that bruiser camp rolling. As Maka continuing to bully a little bit down here in the bottom lane. Uther definitely gonna have a tough time clearing out these camps in any kind of quick fashion. Bruiser gonna push up here for Vendetta. Danielson gonna try to lock onto the wall here as Vince getting the quick taunt. No damage in range, but it's gonna do a little bit there. As Vince gonna get stunned there by the Blizzard, but Fancy Pants is in. Try to throw some damage there onto that Vala. Bruiser camp defeated at the wall there. Did take a little bit out of those turrets. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, though, this camp is still rolling. Zalgo Jack gonna be stunned. Gonna have to drop the bomb there. So we're gonna have a full mech. Daring Jay to throw out a jet propulsion. See what the timing is gonna be like. Nope, Jay is gonna go ahead and move back. Danielson gets taunted there. This could be trouble, but the double heals are in. Uther and Whitemane definitely working on keeping Vala nice and healthy. Danielson playing as aggressively as possible, being the only damage dealer available on the side of Vendetta. Maka and crew once again rotating here onto Zalgo Jack. The boosters come on out. It is going to be enough to get D.Va on out of there. What division are we? This is lining up for Storm Division. We are in the qualifiers right now. Vendetta, I believe, was in Nexus Division last season. I'm not sure if it's how similar the roster is, though, to their previous incarnation, though I'd expect them to be around there. And GG Till I Die appears to be a number of Academy/CCL players. So, their division is triple question marks. We'll put it that way. Lauber in the chat, noticing the logo of GG Till I Die. The lawsuits will come later, but for now, only gameplay. Level 7s are in for GG Till I Die, as we see Vendetta being forced out a little bit here as Vince looking for a taunt target. Going to be stunned there by Uther. Danielson still safely plugging away there on the back line. Geodzera's forced to take the alternate corridor. Taunt comes out. Oh, and Zalgo Jack is actually going to be taken down there. Fancy Pants moving on in here. Actually going to interrupt the back of SCH. Finally, Uther able to head on back to base. Neither team has been able to turn in just yet. GG Till I Die has quite the arsenal built up, though. Possibly looking for a double turn in here. Just guarding as best they can. We see Jay going to turn in on the top side. We're going to have blue web weavers come on through for our first objective of the game. Bottom lane pretty softened up here by GG Till I Die. Starting down here on the bottom side, they've got the siege camp on the way. To force Vendetta to come on through and defend. Vince looking for a flank. D.Va up in the top side. Blaze pushing through the mid. Let's see what kind of defense Vendetta can put through here. Lesmus is going to be the taunt target as Tychus goes in with that level 4 in the rhythm. Not in the rhythm, the other one. The bigger they are. The one that takes you down to 30% health real fast. Smaka moving on up with that overkill. And the push is going to continue. Objective at about half health here. Silence comes on out. Oh, the taunt is in onto Lesmus. Going to pop the cryo freeze. May still below half health though, as level 10s have been achieved by GG Till I Die. Jay coming for a big flank. There's the Durance of Hate going to come out. The stun as well. Combustion on the wall here as SCH is being pushed back. Vala taken out behind the wall. Geozaris actually taken down by the Lightning Nova. The kill of the Skull Missile as well. A clean triple there for GG Till I Die, and they're going to keep on pushing through the bottom lane. We're going to have ourselves a quick keep here from GG Till I Die as Zalgo Jack wants none of that defense. Keep is down. See a Bruiser Camp Steel coming on out here with their 11-9 level advantage. Right now, Blaze coming on through the mid. Lesmus on 42 gems here. Could be in a little bit of trouble. Camp is taken. Lesmus, oh, actually Ice is in. That's a big deal. Unstoppable is going to come on out to cleanse that taunt. As Jay popping that trait to move on in there. Zalgo trying to get away. Lesmus, ooh, manages to evade the jet propulsion. Keeping those 42 gems safe. Looking to peel back here is GG Till I Die. They have enough for their next turn in. Fancy Pants dropping 8 here. We see Vince dropping 14 on the top side. Jade doesn't quite have enough, so Heavy going to have to turn in as well. So Lesmus going to be forced back by Vince. Danielson with the next interrupt. Not a concerted effort to turn in. Right now, Fancy Pants and Maka going to take that Bruiser Camp in the mid. Going to see if we can get a turn in here on the bottom side. And oh, it's actually Red able to turn in on the top side before GG Till I Die can lock in that next turn. Taunt comes out, Silence as well. Zalgo Jack, no opportunity to drop that bomb. Jay gonna hit one with the combustion as the chase continues. Ice Wall not gonna capture anyone. Diva Mech is going to be the only one down so far. D-Shield gonna have to be popped by Uther, who peels on back. Geozaris able to get away from the Durance of Hate, but 2 stuns are out. Vala and Uther are down. The mech explosion mostly ignored by GG Till I Die. Zalgo Jack able to jump back into that mech. But may not be for long. Silence comes on out. Diva Pilot trying to get behind the wall will do so. Vince, oh, is actually going to be taken down. First kill there for Vendetta. As the wall push is halted. Meanwhile, bit of objective damage here in the top lane for Vendetta. Down 2 levels in a talent tier. Pretty decent defense considering. Keeping everyone alive for the most part. Diva back on the battlefield there. Did Diva go down? I think Diva just got D-mech'd twice. Just got D-mech'd twice. Jay not quite hitting on the bottom side with that jet propulsion, but here comes the gank squad once again. Heavy and Fancy Pants on the way. Aka has the spray and pray. Gonna look to use that. I assume the stack on level 16 to slow the retreat of Vendetta. Vendetta doesn't have enough for their next turn in. Right now, Blaze on the bottom side should be enough. So we are going to see some blue web weavers come on through. Wave's pretty neutralized here. See if we can get a big flank here from Jay. The slow is out. Lesmus is dismounted. Finn's going to go on in there, but will be rebuffed by the boosters. We're going to see how much GG Till I Die can do with this push. Going to get a little bit going there. They're up 3 levels right now, but it's not even talent tiers. Level 13 would have to be achieved by Vendetta. Right now, Vendetta sticking around the bottom side for now. GG Till I Die wants this mid wall. Aka already popping the Odin. Lesma's going to ice on out of there. Blaze still up on the bottom side, trying to escort that Web Weaver to core. There's the big flank. Zalgo Jack able to get on out of there as the ice wall is going to whiff. Strafe here from Vala dealing a little bit of damage, but that 4-level disadvantage is really starting to show. Zalgo Jack going to go ahead and drop off that mech, force GG Till I Die to get that push. The camp and the objective are on the core on the bottom side. Mid keep is being pressured. Vince wants to find another taunt here, but a little bit too slippery are the members of Vendetta right now. Jay not going to quite land the jet propulsion as we are now 16 to 13. Overall, a pretty good defense there from Vendetta. See how it goes here. The Durance is going to come out and not land. Lesmus, getting popped a little bit there, but ultimately will be saved. GG Till I Die going in for the Bruiser Camp steal once again. As Lesmus stepping out a little bit far, but able to move back to safety. Vince keeping an eye on Zalgo Jack here, wants to move in. The booster's going to come on out. Going in. No follow-up, though. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. May is caught. The silence zone is out. Lesmus starting to back up. Fancy Pants with a big Nova onto the side of Vendetta. Geozera's going to get popped there. White Mane is going to go down. SCH trying to move back as well. Charge is in and Uther is out. Odin going to be popped here by GG Till I Die, and this could be a rush for core with 2 dead. Jay hits 2 with the combustion. May is going to fall. Taunt goes out onto Danielson, and that is going to be it for Vala. It's a quad kill for GG Till I Die. They want more, though. Zalgo Jack hit with the Durance. That's going to be an ace. GG Till I Die. Great performance here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Going to roll through the core and pick up our first victory of this best of 3. The White Mane ult comes out. We're going to see the taunt. Get on back. Get on back in that base. And there it is. GG Till I Die. Up 1-0. GG. Very, very nicely done. What can I say? Good map control, good control of that bottom lane. Cruising on through to the victory. 13 kills to 1 there. It was Maka on the Tychus. 57,000 hero damage, doing some good work. Burning down that front line. Danielson on the Vala, working hard there, almost hitting 40k, but Vendetta just didn't have an awful lot of opportunities to get that Vala in position, pumping out that damage. Just shows that the combo, the Varian, the Stukov, the Tychus, so difficult to deal with. Go ahead and line up the talent screen, and then we'll go ahead and we're going to see what the next map is going to be. As I load up the scoreboard. Blue, here we go. Fantastic. Nicely, nicely done. Alrighty. As we wait for the next lobby, we're going to go to a very short break, but when we come back, we're going to have game number 2, GG Till I Die versus Vendetta in this best of 3. So sit tight, grab some water. We'll be back soon. Alrighty, welcome back to Storm Division Season 3. This is Qualifier number 1. GG Till I Die is currently up 1-0 over the challenger Vendetta. We're having a little bit of a roster swap over on the side of Vendetta, but we got that sorted out. We're going straight into the draft here. We're going to Dragonshire for game number 2. Alright, once again, Vendetta will be first pick. Indigo Zap has swapped in for Danielson on the side of Vendetta. Stitch is once again going to be taken away by Vendetta. Lucio taken off the board by GG Till I Die. It's looking pretty similar here in the ban phase. See if the similarities do continue. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Stukov ban. Gonna stick with the Hogger, though. Interested in if they're gonna give it away. No, GG is gonna ban out the Stukov instead, so they've got something else up their sleeves. Other than the taunt blow-up that we saw executed very effectively last game. Indigo Zap gonna pick up right where Danielson left off with that Vala pick. GG Till I Die with the next two. We'll see if it's gonna be a different kind of plan here. The Stukov already banned. Might see something different. Dragonshire is a map where you can do some funky stuff as well. Double offlaners. A Nubarak, a very strong one. Vince gonna go ahead and lock that in. Fancy Pants going to be playing the Blaze this time. See if that swaps over to Jay. Jay played the Blaze in the first game. Looks like Fancy Pants going to be picking it up in the second. Salgo Jack going back to the Comfort Diva here for Vendetta. So right now everything looking very similar. See what the choice is going to be. Lusmus going over to the Johanna this time. So leaving the May on the board. Did some good work the last series. We'll see if Lusmus can create the magic once again. GG Till I Die, once again, not interested in seeing Malfurion in this series. That's the third healer ban over on their side. Vendetta looking at the Blaze, looking at the Anubarak. Wouldn't be too surprised to see a Tychus ban, to be honest. See what where their priorities lie. Because Mephisto did some serious work too. Vendetta continue to choke out the healers, so Brightwing off the board. Brightwing a pretty strong one with the global on Dragonshire. Understandable ban. Well, that does remove it from their options as well. See what GG Till I Die is thinking here. With the Blaze of Nubarak, I honestly wouldn't be too surprised to see a Kerosene come on out from them, but we'll see if that's in their arsenal. Jay going to be playing the Rexar this time. And there it is, Kerosene coming on out from Heavy. Going very, very aggressive over on the side of GG Till I Die. So that makes me think Maka might be looking at something like a Greymane to really pump up the aggression and get that siege in. Vendetta with their last two picks. They've got their off lane locked up. We'll see what they want for their healer slot. Going to be the Deckard for Geozaris, and it's going to be Falstad for SCH. A couple of flimsy targets in Falstad and Vala for this aggression. We'll see if they can get their spacing right, if they can get those dashes in to avoid the stun chain. Because otherwise, that's a long chain of stuns that right now GG Till I Die has drafted. What's it going to be here for Maka? Oh, we're actually going to see a Zul'jin, so going with something a little bit slower, but ramping up very, very quickly in the Zul'jin. Looks like everyone's happy with their picks. Falstad, SCH. Jay's going with the Zul'jin. Okay. Heavy's still on that. Maka's taking the Rexar. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. little bit of a swapperoo over on GG Till I Die. Will be a J Zul'jin. All right. Dragon Shire getting ready. Looking at these two drafts, I was expecting something a little bit more aggro than the Zul'jin, but the sort of slow siege damage is there, the scaling is there, and with the amount of stuns available, I still think they're just going to be able to find the kills whenever they want. They've got Blaze, Anubarak, Rexxar, Kharazim damage to layer on top of that. Even if Zul'jin's damage is a little slower, I think they'll find their kills just fine. See if the Falling Sword... Last time we saw the Falling Sword from Lesmus, it was used very aggressively. We'll see if more of a defensive Falling Sword setup might help them out here. Here we go. Last player loading in. There we go. Alrighty, game number 2. On the left in the blue, it is GG Till I Die. Vince on the Anubarak, Fancy Pants playing the Blaze. Jay is on the Zul'jin, Hebi playing the Kharazim, and it is Maka on the Rexxar. On the right in the red, we have Vendetta, Zalgo, Jack playing the Diva, SCH on the Falstad, Indigo Zap in on the Vala, Lesmus on the Johanna, and Geozaris is playing the Deckard.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We go. Game number 2 on Dragonshire is underway. And as we've seen with some of our higher level play, possibly heading straight to the top lane here. Are they going for it? Oh, they're going for a sneaky well. Jay is on the well here. Vince and crew are waiting for the rotation. Here it is, big jet propulsion follow-up from Vince is there, and they want all the kills. That's going to be Vala going down. Actually, the trade-up for Zul'jin, though. Geozaris being body blocked, but able to wiggle on by. So it's a 1-for-1 here in the opening frame. GG Till I Die is actually the one that's being forced back. The stun train is going to land on the Zalgo Jack. Doesn't have the boosters available. Going in for that Diva pilot, Zalgo Jack. Looking to be able to get away. Quite the fireworks there, but still just a 1-for-1. Starting off here on Dragonshire. Well, is still up, by the way. Zul'jin didn't get the chance to knock that down as the engagement came fast and furious there from Vendetta. Jay trying to get away down here in the bottom lane from Indigo Zap and Lesmus. Gonna have to use that tap. Still wanting that well is GG Till I Die. Not gonna get it though. They almost find SCH in the process. But Falstad will hearth on home. Siege camps are the focus now for our two teams. Lesmus taking a little bit of damage there from Hebi in the bottom lane as Vince gonna lock up that first shrine on the bottom lane. Siege camp's gonna be secured right now. Zalgo Jack working on this bruiser camp. Gonna slowly pick that up here. SCH has to use the barrel roll to avoid the jet propulsion, but he'll get away to safety. This Diva goes ahead and grabs that camp. 3 members from Vendetta gonna try to clear away these bottom lane siege minions. But here comes the crew. Fancy Pants and Vince. They're on the way down. The first stun not gonna land here as Lesmus doing a good job warding for Indigo Zap. A lot of rubies coming on out. Uh-oh, Fancy Pants didn't have the jet propulsion lined up just yet. Now Deckard trying to zone in through the area. GG Till I Die. Oh, the jet propulsion land, this double stun knock up. Lesmus barely able to get behind the wall, but does escape the gank attempt. Meanwhile, in the top lane, SCH getting a good amount done with this bruiser camp. This is one of Rexxar's classic weaknesses here on Dragonshire is, oh, Zalgo Jack, you cheeky dog. Gonna steal the bruiser. What a play. Put it on the board. Put one on the board for Vendetta. Nice work. Bruiser camp steal, and Diva is going to escape to tell the tale. But we have bottom and top lane control here for GG Till I Die. Falstad gonna have to stay and watch the mid for a moment as Blaze is back dealing with that bruiser. Bruiser mostly cleared away. But it is proxying this wave, which is a pain here for Maka. But we'll take back the point. Fancy Pants putting a little bit of damage onto SCH as the brawl continues down in the bottom lane. Lesmus may be trapped here. The body blocks are starting to come on through from Vince as Lesmus taking some big damage. Jay sitting on 14 stacks right now. Pretty good for 4 minutes in. It's Deckard Cain going to be the first to go down. Vince locking up the bottom lane once again. Zalgo Jack has been demeched by Maka there in the top lane. SCH gonna get knocked up. Oh no! That's gonna be it. Karazim charges on through. We're gonna see GG Till I Die pick up our first dragon of the game. Meanwhile, Vince going all the way around, dropping the beetles to try to engage, but has to move back to safety. Dragon putting some damage here on the mid wall. It is still fairly early on, so the damage isn't terribly high. Could be a rotation up to the top lane, though. Zalgo Jack, the stun is out. Double stun. Oh, this is a big deal. That's a cooldown gone. I don't know if D.Va can get away here. Oh, the cooldown becomes just available as Maka didn't have the health to chase on through as Rexxar. Jay being forced back a little bit in the bottom lane as the Dragon's still plugging away. They're in the mid. We're going to see a kick onto Geozaris, who manages to angle themselves away from being kicked into the base. Right now, GG Till I Die with a healthy experience advantage. Actually going to catch Zalgo Jack once again. But D.Va doing a great job of not taking a full death here. Using that effective health. Like a possible camp invade, Vince starting to edge forward here with those level 10s. Guillotine from Jay. Not going to quite land as we see the Cocoon, Bunker, Unleash the Boars, and 7-sided Strike. Going to be the choice here for ults. Looking to bully in with their level 10s. They will be able to take this camp successfully as Deckard is cocooned on the backside. They want to find this kill. Jet Propulsion comes on through at the same time as the Burrow Charge. 7-sided going to land on the Lesmus and burn through that Iron Skin. Blaze Bunker can be cycled in and out here by GG Till I Die to grab that armor and de-aggro that fort. Murky Abba for 100% on Dragon. That's, yeah, that's a good one. I can see that one. Vince wants this kill onto SCH once again. Fancy Pants gonna come on out. Good barrel roll, but Misha stun is there, and Jet Propulsion is in. And SCH not seeing the pincer come on through will go down. Nice interrupt there by Indigo Zap. The Rain of Vengeance stopping the Jet Propulsion, but it's not going to be enough. A noob going to come on in with the last little bit of mana and find the stun there on Devala. Fancy Pants could be caught here. Nice body blocks from Zalgo Jack. Fancy Pants not nowhere to go, but there's the damage coming on out. Johanna's still going to fall down. Somehow still surviving are the members of GG Till I Die. Oh, Blaze going down to SCH. Second kill of the game there for Vendetta. Speaking of ults, you saw the Rain of Vengeance coming on out there from Vala. You saw the Stay a While and Listen from Deckard. We've got the Mighty Gust, Micro Missiles, and Falling Sword follow-up here for Vendetta.
And destroy your enemies.
So we see the Bruiser camp focused once again on the right-hand side. It's like Vince and Jay trying to push out the bottom lane and control this dragon once again. So that's going to force Vendetta to keep an eye here on the mid-turn-in with their down level 13 talents. Very tough situation. D.Va trying to force back Rexxar body. Maka pushed into the corner here. This could be trouble for Rexxar. Maka going to be healed up. But it is 7-sided, no palm, so Rexxar is going to go down. Heavy giving chase onto Pilot D.Va. Vince here as well. Oh, and no chance. 7-sided going to put some damage. Oh, that was a cheeky little play there by Heavy. Using the radius of that ult to get over the wall and put some damage on SCH. Rest of the crew coming on through. There's the bunker committed. Stay a while and listen. Not going to land onto those in the bunker, though, as Vince able to get away. Fancy Pants not going to be so lucky, and Blaze goes down. It's a 2-for-1 here for Vendetta. Bot, though, has been called. Bot, though, indeed. Camp's pushing on through here. Jay has just been silently doing some off-lane Zul'jin business. As GG Till I Die looking to pick up another dragon here. Heavy controlling that. Maka gonna get the channel. Deckard! Oh, it's barely not gonna be there on time. And a dragon goes over to GG Till I Die. Oh, and we're gonna see Vendetta have to give up this camp as well. Oh, will they? Oh no, a bit of anti-synergy there. Dragon gonna come on through. The dragon is gonna contest the point. I don't know if this is worth. GG Till I Die is putting the dragon on this camp. Gonna get the kick off. And there it is. GG Till I Die picks it up. D.Va is gonna be demech'd once again. But the dragon is gonna be absolutely destroyed here. D.Va is down. Lesmus in the backline uses the unstoppable to deny the jet propulsion. Heavy trying to get the last hits there. Oh, and will get it. Johanna goes down. Deckard Cain dying down here, I guess. But what a split fight. Ultimately, 3 kills there for GG Till I Die. They're going to push through the bottom lane. They've still got a catapult. They've still got a siege camp. We're going to see what they can do here. SCH. Oh, heavy, 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 heavy. Oh, heavy! Accidentally aggroing. I believe that was only the 2 keeps, but the negative armor was definitely something to worry about. SCH being dove on underneath that keep. Manages to get away there. Indigo Zap turning things around onto Vince, and that's going to be a Nubarak going down before the cocoon could land. GG Till I Die with 2 members down. Managed to get the kill there onto Vala. But Jay and Fancy Pants trying to move back here. It's GG Till I Die indeed. Jay trying to get away. There's the there's the big axe, not gonna land. Blaze is gonna go down. Geozaris trying to get away from Maka here though. We see Misha fall, and there goes Rexar. The counter ace from Vendetta on the keep. Nicely played. Till I Die indeed. SCH going for the camp steal, but Heavy is here. This could be trouble for Falstad. Zalgo Jack should help this out quite a bit. Vince is here though. Oh, this could be serious trouble. The double knock-up onto Falstad is good, but there's no damage to be found. Everyone's still dead, by the way. Heavy and Vince looking to make the big plays, but looking up at the scoreboard, Vendetta was like, hey, we've got all the players. You guys have none of the players. So they just go ahead and take that camp. Level 16s are in for both sides. SCH almost getting hit by the guillotine. Will get hit by the Anubarak. Fallout put in the cocoon. Big jet propulsion. Zalgo Jack is popped out of that mech once again. Jay is on the chase. Lesmus looking to get Vince. I think Jay's got this one. The axes are too much, and the fight continues down here on the bottom right side. Geozaris not able to get away. The big roots from Deckard Cain dealing big damage, but not enough to save from death. That's a triple kill for GG Till I Die. Anubarak moving up to the top side. They're looking for a dragon here. Oh, heavy. Playing fast and loose with the health bar there. Oh, no. Jay not expecting Fancy Pants to actually be able to hit that jet propulsion, aiming the axe a little bit far there. As Fancy Pants moves on back, gonna find themselves another dragon. 12-minute 30 mark. See what they can do versus the full defense of Vendetta. Zul'jin sitting on 43 stacks here. It's the stun, extra stun. Lesmus able to pop the Iron Skin and able to use the Falling Sword to escape, but that's basically all the cooldowns. Johanna's gonna have to go lick her wounds a little bit. Dragon trying to work on the mid here. Rexar finishing a quest, by the way, but Misha Bear is going to go down. Guillotine coming on out. Gonna do a quick hit there, but Zul'jin very high health on the cast. Revolving Axes doing a little bit of damage to SCH. There's the dragon. About half health here, about half time left. Vince moving in there onto Indigo Zap. They want to find this kill onto Vala. Able to vault away for now. Mac is going to go out and push back the members of GG Till I Die. Once again, Misha going to go down in the mix. So right now, Vendetta putting on a pretty strong defense. Let's see. We don't want to overextend. Fancy Pants going in with the jet propulsion. Big gust coming on out from Falstad. Vince going in, getting the double knockup, and that's Falstad going down. The Blaze Bunker is in, throwing that armor around. Heavy is playing crazy over on the right side. Double stun from Fancy Pants once again. There's the hit from the guillotine. Zalgojack is going to be demeched. Lesmus running out of room, but does manage to get away here. Only one kill so far. We're going to see GG Till I Die start to work on this core. They're a little bit light on minions, a little bit light on pressure. Lesmus trying to go back in there, has the Iron Skin to catch Heavy. Oh, and Vala is absolutely destroyed. Geozaris going to go down as well on the Deckard. Zalgojack forced out of that mech. Stun is going to land onto Lesmus, and it is quite the brouhaha. GG Till I Die is going to advance to the semifinals. GG. Quite the excitement there. GG Till I Die. Testing their limits, pushing the edges. Vendetta pushing back. Finding their ace in the bottom lane. GG Till I Die was just... They were going in till it ended, one way or the other. And Vendetta did a good job of turning that around. But ultimately, GG Till I Die with the overwhelming force are going to move on to our qualifier #1 semifinals starting tomorrow. Take a quick look at the stats screen. Jay on the Zul'jin leading the way, 80,000 damage despite a fair amount of split pushing on the Zul'jin. Zalgojack on the Diva actually getting ahead of Vala on the damage-wise, top in all categories. Siege, hero damage, and the experience gained. Zalgojack doing a great job on that Diva. Saw why it was banned there by Strange Team Comp in the first round. Take a quick look at the talents for those who are interested, and then we will be wrapping up our evening. At least on this here channel. I believe Taco is still going over on the other side of the bracket here. Let me just go and confirm. Let's go see if Taco's still rolling. I think the other set is just starting here. Of course, we've got a 30-second ad. Yes! Love a 30-second ad. But we'll do the scoreboard. We'll come back here, and while we're waiting, I'll give you a 30-second ad. Don't forget, ! Matcherino in the chat. You can check out the prize pool for this upcoming Storm Division Season 3. If you're familiar with past seasons of Storm Division, there is no code this time. Matcherino just has a button. If you're one of the first 50 people to visit the page, you can click the coupon code button and add 50 cents to the prize pool absolutely for free with your account login. So make sure ! Matcherino in the chat, and you will go and just grant money to these excellent amateur Heroes of the Storm players. So make sure you head on over and do that. Looks like Taco is going on with the Storm qualifiers. Anti-Clown Association versus Big Push Power is just now starting up over on El Taquito, so we're going to head over that way. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Here on this channel tomorrow is actually going to be Taco bringing you the semifinals and the finals of Qualifier #1, and I will be on my personal channel, twitch.tv/thecrushinator, bringing you the other side of these Storm Qualifier semifinals. So make sure you tune back in tomorrow, but don't go anywhere because I'm going to send you right over to some Storm Division right now. Hit the raid button and be on our way. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow. It's been awesome. See you then. Bye.